From Inwood in New York City, welcome to Inwood Art Works On Air. It's where we meet the musicians, filmmakers, writers, theater makers, and artists of all stripes who make their home in what we affectionately call upstate Manhattan. I'm your host, Aaron Sims, and today we are taking a moment to proudly share with you Inwood Art Works is celebrating its 10th anniversary season. Well, at least defined in the eyes of the IRS, even though we've been around for a long, long time before that, creating a great variety of projects here in the Uptown community for the Uptown community to enjoy. Which is speaking, that's how we started. Variety. We had a variety show on the back porch of 218th and called Park Terrace and Seaman Avenue. The Back Porch Show, that pretty much defined our winning formula. Champion local artists and also cultivating a local arts-going audience. So that is something we've carried on. It predated us as quote-unquote incorporated, but that's how we carried that on. And, you know, throughout the years, we've produced a bunch of different film, stage, music, and visual arts programmings. And after the Back Porch, we went on. So 10 years now of having done the Inwood Film Festival, 8 summer seasons of our Filmworks Alfresco program, 7 seasons now. This is our Inwood Art Works on-air podcast, and 5 years of community concerts, including the formation of our very own chamber group, the Inwood Chamber Players, led by the director, Gilbert DeJean, another awesome local guy and artist in his own right. And we're so proud to have Gil and all the collaborators we've had on our teams throughout the years. I mean, it's truly remarkable. So in this, our 10th year, I want to talk to you a little about looking forward here. We will continue to be committed to bring all these major programs to audiences in upper Manhattan, upstate Manhattan, as we affectionately and kind of jest and say. And we'll continue to produce them with the highest caliber of artists and professional quality. I feel like I'm making an oath here, but it's kind of like a little bit of like a state of the art, state of the union kind of thing, maybe. I don't know. You take it for what it is for you, but let me just tell you that sustainability itself is enough to celebrate. Making it to 10 years. But making it 10 years is something, but quality, continuing, that sustainability is something that I think is something we've really focused on. So I'm very proud of the quality of work and the quality of artists and the quality of crew and technicians we've had to bring this work to you. However, this is our 10th year, and so we strive to continue to evolve. And I'm always, walking the streets and thinking about new ways and finding new collaborators and just figuring out kind of as Constantine says in The Seagull, we need new forms. What are the new ways we can use art as a platform to bring our community together? Therefore, I will say, it gives me great pleasure to announce the opening of Inwood Art Works Studio. Yes, a studio, our own space at 112 Seaman Avenue. It is an intimate and flexible space that will serve as a gallery, micro cinema, live performance, and generally creative space for the Inwood community. Like Inwood Art Works, it's small but mighty, and we hope it carries great weight. A small thing in big ways, kind of like us. As many of you know, we've been incredibly creative over the years by activating dormant spaces at pop-ups, from Dominican nightclubs that have been shuttered to dormant commercial spaces at the Stack and other places, and also Parkland, of course. Well, this time, now you can cut the pop and pop up and just say, we're up, and we will be all year and hopefully for years to come. So what the studio does, it gives us exclusivity to hold unique and intimate experiences that we have not had the opportunity to create otherwise until now. What will those be? Well, that's to come. And we hope maybe you're part of of those things to come and those projects. So if you haven't yet, be sure to join our mailing list, because that's where we send out our newsletter to our constituents. So we let them know first. They're the first to know what happens. So go to inwoodartworks.nyc/donate, scroll down to the bottom, join our mailing list, and you'll be able to be the first to know what happens for activating that space and bringing more arts and culture to Inwood throughout the year. So in honor of 10 years, that is our gift to Inwood and Uptown and the neighborhood, and we couldn't be more thrilled. So we're grateful, we're humbled, we're thankful, and this has been earned, and that's something that it's not lost on me and not lost on the board of Inwood Art Works. I want to say, I'm going to take a moment. We're grateful to all the artists, the volunteers, technicians, the production crew who have made Inwood Art Works events successful throughout the years. Gratitude, particularly a shout out to Ken Coughlin, our technical director for so many years, who has been instrumental in the execution of our events. He's gone off into the sunset now in semi-retirement, but you'll still see him around a few events here and there at the film festival, I believe. We want to welcome Gary. Gary's one of our new technicians behind the engineering controls, and we all look forward to introducing him and a host of others who will assist in bringing you the programs you love throughout the year. Most of all, I want to say we're thankful to you, the listeners and donors who've made up our audience, and you've embraced our mission to create and curate professional performing and visual arts in Inwood and surrounding community. And it's truly remarkable and humbling to have your support, and we could not be here otherwise without you. As you know, most of our events are free or donation, pay what you can, or very low cost. So your dedication to us is the reason why we're here and we're able to do what we do. So, as I say, thanks for joining me on this celebratory 10th anniversary of Inwood Art Works episode here on Inwood Art Works On Air. And many thanks to Good Shepherd, the Hudson, Columbia, all those people, Hispanic Society, Morris Jamel, and Parks and Fort Tryon Park Trust, and Inwood Hill Park, and gosh, I feel like I'm always going to leave people out. Yeshiva University, the Washington Heights Chamber, Washington Heights Bid, all of our politicians who have supported us. I mean, everyone who's been part of the community and helped us make this podcast happen, help make Inwood Art Works happen. Thank you very much. I want to say, if you do want to donate, now is a great time. Make a tax-free donation to inwoodartworks.nyc/donate and help us keep bringing you another decade, hopefully, of great arts programming here in the neighborhood. Be sure to follow us on social media at Inwood Artworks to keep up all we do, which includes the film festival, live performances, al fresco, and now, guess what? A whole lot more at the Inwood Art Works studio. So we look forward to seeing what happens there. Inwood Art Works is proud to be supported in part by public funds from the New York City Department of Cultural Affairs in partnership with City Council, and Inwood Art Works programming is made possible by the New York State Council on the Arts with the support of the Office of the Governor and the New York State Legislature. From the top of Manhattan and the bottom of my heart, thank you so much for tuning in. Happy 10 years. This is Aaron Sims for Inwood Art Works On Air.